morning, listeners. If you are just joining us, this is the breakfast show on Haske TV. As usual, we've always said that the government will not be able to take everyone on its payroll. However, individuals can stand out, can do something for themselves, but we require government to create an enabling environment. Recently, the Taraba State government held an international summit. We've seen most of the speakers advising the government to create an enabling environment that local investors can do a whole lot. Today, we have one of the investors, a young person that is doing well, and we feel is commendable. We are glad to have you in the studio, sir. You might please introduce yourself.
Okay, good morning, listeners. My name is Oliver Banmi, aka CEO, Wise Hair Studio here in Jalingo. And it's a pleasure meeting you both on this one. Thank you for granting me this interview.
You're welcome, Mr. Oliver, the Chief Executive Officer of the WISE Studio, number one, Architect Darius Dixon Ishak Way, Roadblock. We invited you, sir, to know how you've been faring, how you started, the challenges you're facing or you faced, and how you've been able to surmount those challenges so that you've served as a role model and also encourage someone that is out there thinking of how to start, where to start, and how to go about it.
Hmm. Well, it's quite a long story to tell, asking from when I started. But it all started from believing in myself and believing that the power of the mind is bigger than what we sometimes narrow it at. So it all began with a little dream, hope, thinking that, okay, fine and good. Someone can think outside the box too by making use of an entrepreneurial skill and also other things. So today, coming here to discuss how I've come this far is just I can just simplify it to say that it's just passion, passion. And you see, when I talk about passion, it's kind of deep because it has different narratives about it. But when I say passion, is that passion to be successful. And now, passion to be successful sometimes has to do with what you do, what's the work of your hand.
Definitely.
And sometimes some people their passion is but they just want to go to school and become that doctor, that teacher. Once they have that passion, nothing is going to stop them from becoming that. For me, my number one passion was breaking through financially. And I stick to that. What's one of it? Like the craft I learned, which I neglected, is now the one that I'm held into.
Wow.
Yes.
Um,
And held into this passion is not just for the monetary purpose, but for the passion I have for it. That's why I put in so much energy and so much to invest in it.
Definitely, and it's obvious that you are standing out. You are definitely being rated as one of the best that we have in Taraba State at the moment. Uh, we would like to know how easy, in terms of the registration, getting the licensing, and other things. What challenges did you encounter before setting up what we have uh, as the Wise Studio now?
Okay, first of all, challenges are there, but the number one thing was what? Believing in the government. Now, me wanting for me to come out to business, okay, fine, I want to have a business. I already consider the government are the one protecting us, which means what? There will be taxes, there will be dues, there will be receipt, there will be things that you need to adhere to so government can identify. So having this at the back of my mind before I engage, I already consider this. So when I came into the game, I went and first of all did my CAC registration, then the corporate affairs, let my business be registered with the government.
Right.
That's one. Secondly, now the local government come up with the tax, the FIL come up. So when they came, I dialogue with them. I said, okay, fine and good. I'm just a young promising boy that just believe in my state and I'm here to invest. So this tax, there are some amount that are there and I feel like they're huge. So we can talk about it. So but like it was a kind of fair hearing and they also consider and they were I was happy because what the government supported it because when they came to see what I did, they applauded me. And it hits the imagination because when they ask, "Are you a foreigner?" I say, "No, this is my state." They'll be like, "What? It's one of the state doing this." So I get support from them. So the reason why I had a little clash of sorry was when the urban planning came to my shop. So I was busy inside working, so I have a advert outside standing. Though I paid the one for the signature and the billboard to the local government. So advert was outside. So they came when they saw how beautiful how well they just picked it up and put it in their heels and they were leaving. Now I was so pissed off because hey, you see a shop, walk into the shop and ask, excuse me, who is operating here? This is not allowed or this is allowed, but nothing like that. It almost result to conflict. So people have to come together and if they are taking that away, maybe I have to go and bail it because it's something I use money to do and it's to showcase my business. So I was happy that people came around and the situation was curtailed and they also understand. So
Uh,
that's it.
the issue of taxes, I feel the person at the helm of affairs now, Brigadier General Faransa, retired, has harmonized, and the state has a government account, like a single treasury account for all taxes. And we'll look into the issue of the Ministry of Rural and Urban Development. The last time we spoke with the commissioner, I said he was unaware of the event and the rest of it. So I'm also perplexed. Do they have a talks department? Because you can't just come and see someone signpost and pick and move it off. But we summarily we must commend the government for an enabling environment. You've commended also the issue of security. There's
Yeah.
no any breach of
No,
security and the
no.
rest of it. And also, we would like to know how many people directly and indirectly are under you, working with you.
Okay. Indirectly, I have two, and directly, I have three working under me.
Wow, that's about five persons
Yes,
of the street.
yes,
We really commend you, CEO, the Wise Court,
yes, sir.
and we hope to have you around. Your story is so inspiring
Thank you.
to Taraba and all young Nigerians at large
Exactly.
look up to you.
Yeah.
We wish you all the best.
Thank you so much.
Before you leave, we would like to have your final words, your final thoughts on the program.
Okay. My final thought and the essence of granting this interview is just to speak out to all the Taraba youth. That's my main concern. Me coming back is as a result of motivating others to also believe that they can go beyond just the basic and the things that they grow up seeing, like the conventional way of saying go to school, graduate, and get job. You can diversify. That's one of the reasons I came here to speak to the Taraba youth. Diversify. Take advantage of the internet. Research information is at the tip of your finger, so you can explore it. If you're informed, you are formed. So that's one of the reasons I came out here to speak out to the youth. Like me, number one of the greatest advantage I have is that what I believe in my home. If you believe in your home, if you're in diaspora, you can come and make it better. The city you called today was once someone's village, so we can make our own better. Just appreciate us. Thank
Thank
you.
you, Mr. Oliver, the Chief Executive Officer of the Wise God. We'll be going on a short break, and when we return, we'll have another entrepreneur in the house. Please stay with us.